I have a formal name. You may think of me as a chicken or as a rooster. But chickens have a scientific name. We're called Gallus domesticus. Gallus comes from our comb. We're going to learn how to approximate what we would get from an experimental probability from theoretical probability. Theoretical probability is obtained by analyzing a situation and deciding, using logic, what should happen in our experiment. Experimental probability is obtained by the results of our experiment. So I'm going to give you an example. We're going to try to find out the probability of getting a 2 or a 6 when we roll a 6-sided dice. Now our 6-sided dice has numbers 1 through 6. So the possibilities are 6 different possibilities. But if we're going to get a 2 or a 6, those are 2 possibilities. So theoretically, 1/3 of the time we should get a 2 or a 6. Now our experimental probability is obtained once again by doing experiments. If we rolled dice 30 times, we would probably find that our results would be anywhere from 7 to 13 times, usually, what we would get. Out of the 30 times we would receive either a 2 or a 6. You can see that there's a contrast. I mean, we might be 30% off if you go from 10 to 7 or 10 to 13. Our theoretically we should get 10 out of 30 would be our result. If we rolled it 300 times, you get closer to the theoretical probability. What would be 1/3 of 300? That's 100. That would be our theoretical probability. It's likely that we would only be off maybe 10% of the time. No more than that. So instead of 100, our range would be probably from 90 to 110. The more rolls we do, the closer we get to our theoretical probability. But we don't usually get that. We could get very close, and maybe occasionally we'll get exactly 100 if we roll 300 times. You can try it yourself. Bach!